Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Mutz69, and this is the Panzer 58 Mutz. Now, the DPM is very good in this tank, and it's pretty much a premium Indian Panzer. So the DPM, very nice. It's not as good as the CDC, but nothing really is. 2,392 DPM. That comes with 212 penetration with 225 alpha, 5.6 second reload. It has got a nice 10 degrees of gun depression, and the speed is 50 kilometers an hour, pretty much the same as the Indian Panzer. However, the armor is slightly better at 120 on the hull and 120 on the turret. So we have two quick battles for you today. Yes, I usually do sub replays on a Saturday, which you are going to get this afternoon. I just wanted to get this out because it's in store. It's for sale for gold. It's not a bad tank. It's actually quite a nice tank. But then again, if you don't like the Indian Panzer, you probably won't like this. Or if you've got an Indian Panzer, maybe this isn't really worth getting because it is very, very similar. However, I still like this tank. I like the Indian Panzer anyway. I like this tank, but I still won't be getting it. Maybe it's a little bit too costly. I'm not going to be talking about the price of the tank. I'll tell you the price of the tanks, but I won't be telling you in future videos whether it's worth getting or whether it's cheap enough, because I seem to get ripped apart whenever I do a video and I believe the tank is worth the money. For instance, on the Black Friday sales, I done a CDC and I pretty much told everyone to go get the tank. I got ripped for that for a few different people, telling I'm forcing people to go and get the tank when they might not be very good at it. So I will be just in future just telling you the price of the tank. I won't be saying whether it's worth getting or not. It just saves my arse. But I will tell you if I will be getting the tank or not. And this is a tank that I will not be getting. But I still like it. It's still quite a nice tank. Now, it is for sale for, I think, 15k gold, just with the tank. And also, it's for sale for 17k gold. That you get full equipment. You get an avatar, and then on top of that, for 1560 gold, I think you can get the camo. So it's that I don't believe. I can't see why they can't just put the camo with the expensive or the more expensive per bundle, but they've done it all separate, which for me is meh. It changes the name. So if you don't buy the camo, it is just a Panzer 58 in the game. If you buy the Mutz camo, it is known as Panzer 58 Mutz. And you can just see we've taken one out there. At the beginning of this game, we was a bit noobish. We got almost deleted from the Borzik. It's because I didn't have my settings exactly how I wanted them. For some reason, but I had to change them. I changed them so they were all correct. And exactly, hopefully, like my main account. It's kind of hard to get into accounts exactly the same. Well, 3 accounts because I've got my NA account as well. If there's a slight difference, you can feel that difference. And this is what it was today. Trying to play it was just a little bit different. But so far we had a decent battle. We've had 2 kills. There is just the VK100 left. And at first glance, I thought he was AFK. So looking at him here, we get a shot on, and I thought he was AFK. So I started moving, but as soon as I started moving, he'd come back, and by then it is just a bit too late to change my mind. So I need to get behind him. Luckily, my team are with me. They are facing him, so there's no reason for him to turn around when he has got tanks facing him. So good job for me. I can get shots in the rear of him, and I was hoping to get one more shot off, but the IS-6 takes him out. I was hoping to get that shot off because it will just push me above the 3k damage. So we did bounce one shot, 400 damage we bounced. You're not going to bounce many shots in this tank. And we got ourselves 2.9k damage, 79,000 credits, second class. It's not a bad credit earner. It really isn't. It's really nice. And you're going to see the next battle, we make even more credits than that. So how to play the tank? It's it's not really got the armor to go front line. It's more of a support tank. It's got 10 degrees of gun depression, so you can get up those ridges, which is what I'm going to show you in this battle on Dead Rail. So it is supremacy, and we are in a tier 7. So again, just like most tanks and that I review, against tier 7 it's much better than it is against tier 9. The penetration is not so bad against tier 9, but obviously as it's the same with every tank. So we're going to poke up the hill, and already we're going to get the IS-3, and you can see it can pen that IS-3 like butter on, and that's from this distance, and that is with AP. And we're going to use this ridgeline, and we're going to get a few shots into that Black Prince. So we get 650 damage so far. We've spotted the 2 tanks. Black Prince is going to poke around, but he's side scraping or he's behind that rock. And so for now, I am going to ignore the 2 heavies because they're down there. If I go rushing down there, these mediums, there's 2 mediums and a light tank, and there is a TD up here as well. So I need to help my medium tank. So I turn around, and as I turn, we got the T-43 that is not looking at us. We get 2 shots into him. We're not going to poke forward, and we're not going to cap, because if I cap, I can't see the tanks that are there. So we're going to ignore the cap for the time being, and we are going to start dying. And I thought this game was going to be a loss. We've got 2 tanks down now. We do take out the T-43. We get a shot on the Helsing, and we get another one just before he goes behind the rock. And now is when we're going to start capping. As soon as I've got nothing to shoot at, I might as well start capping, because the enemy have got 2 cap points. So I need to get this cap before I make my move up and try and to support my team. So it is 4 against 5. We've just taken out the Helsing. Good job from the Borzik there. And the accuracy on the move in this tank is not so bad. You can see we've had 2 shots now against the T-44. No problem. Usually for me, it will just either track him or go nowhere near him. And now as we push the T-44, we spot the ISU-152. So I don't really know who to go for at the minute, because for me, the T-44 is more dangerous because he's the quicker tank. The ISU, I can get behind him, no problem. But seeing as I am hiding behind the rock, I've got shots on the ISU. So I was going to take a few shots. Instead of just running around, you might as well take a few shots into him. And now I can push the T-44. The ISU has just turned around, so I need to get around the rock anyway. T-44 misses, luckily, and we managed to take him out. So now we have the ISU looking at us. It is now 4 against 3, and I fluff that shot. I hit the rock, but it doesn't matter. He's turning around, which means I can get behind him, and we can clear him up. So all what is left is the IS-3. So you can see I've done 3.5k damage. I knew he was down here on his own. He was with the Black Prince, who has been taken out. So I want to rush him, and I can take a shot, because my main target now is to shoot him at least twice, just to get 500 damage. That will push me above the 4k damage mark. We get 1 shot, and you can see again on the move, no problem whatsoever. And we put him down 400 hit points, 440. We're going to get 1 more shot into him. I'm going to back up, and you can see the ridge here. I'm backing up so he can't use his gun depression, and exactly what he does, he misses, and the the AMX takes him out. So nice win, 2 kills. We get the cap B, which we got by ourselves, so we did get the cap points as well. So we finish on that battle on 2 kills. We get 4.3k damage. We get the ace, 121,000 credits. So not a bad tank. As I've said, 1336 base XP, so not a bad carry. We got 400 assistant damage, 286 victory points there. We had 1 shot without damage, so it wasn't so bad. So that is the Panzer 58 Mutz. You can see here 17k gold, 15k gold, and 1,590 gold. Full equipment there if you get the 17k gold one. With the 15k you don't really get anything. And with the 17k gold one you get this avatar. So that is it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Keep checking out the channel. You will have the sub replays later on this afternoon. And for now, I am Mizzy69, and I will catch you soon. Bye bye.